Alright you guys, so I'm super excited to get this video up here for you. A couple videos back I had two shotguns on this table. We were kind of comparing and contrasting the magazine fed pump shotgun versus the tube fed pump shotgun. I wanted to get this shotgun out here because I think this is one of the best values for your dollar on the market, and I don't see a lot of people talking about this gun. This is the Stoeger M3K. This shotgun was designed as a 3-gun competition high-speed shotgun. It's a semi-automatic shotgun that runs off of the inertia-driven system. Stoeger is owned by Benelli. Stoeger is manufactured in Turkey. I know a lot of people are not happy with Turkey. They are putting a lot of shotguns on the market in the semi-automatic category that come in at a very low price range, but we've seen torture tests on them and they don't last. This gun has over 700 rounds through it. This is my personal semi-automatic shotgun that I use for a multitude of different things. It takes threaded chokes. It uses the Benelli choke system. So this gun, if you compare it statistically to the Benelli M2, they're very, very, very close. I can't see many differences in the two models. This holds 4 in the tube, 1 in the chamber, so you can carry up to 5 in this shotgun the way that it's set up. It has all the extended controls, so it has your extended charging handle on it. It has the extended button here for you to feed the rounds. It also has an extended safety on it. So all the controls are oversized and extended, which aid to competition use of the shotgun. I've used this for squirrel, I've used it for clays, I've used it for shooting trap. I've also bought this gun just because it was so closely related to the M2, and the only difference is the actual factory that it's made in. The bolt and everything inside this shotgun are absolutely similar to the M2. It's chrome lined on the inside. The lockup is flawless. The only downside to this firearm that I have found in the 2 years of owning it and all the rounds I've put through it, it doesn't really like the 7.5 target load. So 8s and 7.5 loads, sometimes it won't cycle. It'll only be 1 round out of the tube itself that'll kind of hang up or give you an issue. So I run primarily number 6 and number 5s out of this if I'm doing any type of clays, if I'm doing any type of squirrel or rabbit hunting. I tend to use those loads. Now, when it ships, it does come with the plug for it, so you can use the plug if you're going to go waterfowl hunting or something like that. One of the first things that I did was I bought the tube extension from, this is a Nordic Components tube extension. So this is the +4. So it makes this shotgun an 8+1 shotgun if you add this on. Now, when you do get this from Nordic Components, you're going to have to cut the spring. It comes with this large spring, and you have to measure and cut a section depending on the length of the tube. Since then, I've put it back to the stock configuration because I did use this shotgun for hunting recently. Now, since it does take the Benelli choke tubes, they're very easy to find. It comes with this extended cylinder choke tube on it. It also comes with a modified and an improved cylinder that thread flush in there. This is a 24-inch barrel, and this thing is super lightweight. Like, I mean, this thing is lightweight. It also has a beveled feed area here. So whenever you do go to feed your rounds in here, this area is milled completely out. Also, as I said, this is all chrome lined inside, and the bolt itself is amazing. So you can see here that beveled magazine area so that you can get extreme easy access into that tube to feed your rounds. That's one of my favorite things about this shotgun, is that I can very, very easily reload it on the fly. I could drop one in the tube and I could just rack 4 in the bottom. It's insanely fast. So when I'm shooting clays, there's not very many people that can keep up with me with this gun, especially with the 24-inch barrel, and it does have a fiber optic front bead on it. I can nail everything every time. This is probably one of the most accurate, smoothest, and fastest cycling shotguns I have ever ran in my life. I'm probably going to put the tube extension back on it just for having fun, but a lot of my buddies when we were shooting clays were complaining because I didn't have to reload and I was smashing every clay with it. So I took the extension off just to make it a little more fair for them. But if you are in the market and you're looking for a semi-automatic shotgun that is 100% reliable with the right ammunition, I would not hesitate to go with the Stoeger M3K. They do make a Freedom version. It's the M3K Freedom, and it comes with the extended magazine tube on it. So right out of the gate, you can go with that version and get the extended tube. But if you're like me and you plan on using this for any type of field work or any type of sporting, you might want to buy this version because you can keep it in the stock configuration. You can run the plug on it if you want to go hunting. This would be a great deer rifle as well. Where I live in Ohio, we're only allowed to use straight walled cartridges or shotguns. So I would not hesitate to use this with a rifled slug and put down a deer, and then you can quickly change those chokes out and go squirrel hunting. This extended cylinder choke on here does the job fine for squirrel and rabbit. I can take rabbits at 25 to 30 yards with it, no problem, using a number 6. So I've never really had to use the other chokes that came with it. I do have a ton of different chokes that I purchased. I have turkey chokes and I have waterfowl chokes for it as well, because that's what I purchased this shotgun for. Is I wanted a very versatile do-all shotgun in semi-automatic. I like the platform. I highly suggest getting a semi-automatic shotgun if you've never ran one yet. And if you're going to do it, you're going to spend $1,100, $1,200 to run a Benelli M2, or you could buy this, which is a Benelli M2 clone, and this comes in about $600, $700. The best part of this shotgun is that every single feature that is included on the Benelli is included on this shotgun. And this even has more premium features, such as the oversized controls and the extended controls. This charging handle alone was worth the value. So to me, if you're going to get a semi-automatic shotgun and you're looking at all these ones on the market, all these AR style ones that are coming from Turkey, they're coming in around $300, $400. Do yourself the favor, spend an extra $200 and go with a proven platform. I've seen a lot of those guns fail. I've seen a lot of those guns break. I've seen a lot of the parts wear out over time. With this, you have customer service, which is excellent. You have all the parts reliability. You have the parts interchangeability. I believe you can get a shorter barrel for this. This is the 24-inch barrel. I don't see a need to go shorter with the barrel, especially since I'm using this gun for sporting and target purposes, I'm not using this as a tactical shotgun. But even if you were using this as a tactical shotgun, you can choke up on it. You can move that stock out of the way to where it needs to go. I've seen a lot of techniques where guys cleared houses with shotguns like this. You can run it in a bunch of different ways. You don't have to really shoulder this 100%. You can run it a bunch of different ways. So if that's the issue and it's the length, get out there, take some classes, train with a shotgun. There's so many different ways that you can utilize this platform. This is one of the most versatile platforms in the firearms industry. You can breach doors. You can take very calculated shots if you train with this. You can clear a room very easily with this platform, and it is one of the most commonly owned firearms in the entire world. So regardless of a situation you may find yourself in, you may find yourself with your hands on a shotgun even if you didn't bring one to the party. You may easily find one just because of the sheer volume of these firearms that are out there. So get out there. I can't stress enough, get the proper training. Do yourself the favor and make sure that you're trained on these platforms, because you may need one and you may not have the training. And if you catch yourself in that situation, it's better to be well schooled on every platform and not need them. So again, get out there, check them, do yourselves the favor, compare and contrast this to the Benelli M2, because again, for the price, you are not gonna find a better firearm on the market. You can easily upgrade your capacity. You can easily find the rounds for it. I run all kinds of different rounds. I wanted to show you guys this one here. This is one of my favorites. This is a pheasant load. This is a number 5. This is a pheasant shot. This is a very fast round. It is a very accurate round, and it won't break the bank.